In this video, we're going to talk about 4 top-tier NFT games that you can start playing to earn real money today. Obviously, guys, nothing I say on this channel is financial advice. Do your own research before investing any money. Hit the like button. Let's get into today's video. So at the top of the list, guys, we've got Axie Infinity, which is pretty much a blockbuster game when it comes to play to earn a gaming. Now, this is loosely inspired by Nintendo's Pokemon, and this basically is a very interesting game that has got a massive following. Now, it's not a cheap game to get started on, particularly if you want to play it on Xbox and PlayStation. However, it will have longevity compared with other games, and that also means, and because of the higher fees, etc., you also are likely to get better rewards. You can see down below the sort of different characters and things like that are part of the game, and you can go using your cards and things to go and get involved in various different battles, battling against other players around the world. There's lots of news and things coming out all the time. As I've mentioned, it's an enormous game and there is obviously a lot of development going on, so it's worth keeping track of what is really happening within the ecosystem. Axie Infinity is a virtual world filled with cute, formidable creatures known as Axies. Axies can be battled, bred, collected, and even earn resources and collectibles that can be traded on an open marketplace. So as you can see, there is lots of different utilities for these different Axies, and you can then use them to earn real life rewards in the Axie Infinity token, which you can then transfer into other cryptos if you so wish. And by clicking on it, you can come over to the marketplace and you can see all the different things that are available over on the marketplace. Now, some of these are obviously quite valuable. This one here, currently worth $8,500. So you can see that Axie Infinity could potentially be a very lucrative game indeed. It's worth coming and finding out more if you've not heard of this before, or if you just want to get involved in play to earn gaming as well. All linked down below, guys. Now, the next one we have is a Big Time, which is a free-to-play RPG game. You basically will travel through space with any number of these different characters in order to go and complete different missions. It allows you to battle across history and space, and you can see here fights with dinosaurs, all sorts of different things going on. A pretty exciting and new concept of game that I haven't really seen before, and given that it's free to play, it'll obviously attract a lot more people. Once you get into the game, there is obviously play to earn function where you can go and buy different items within the game and upscale things, sell them in marketplaces, and much more. During fights and battles, you'll be able to pick up rare collectibles, which can then be traded on the marketplace. The next game is an 80s inspired video game called Wildcard, where you'll travel back to the 1980s, and then you can see this kind of like magical world in which you'll also go around collecting different cards that can then be used in order to improve your overall game experience. They also give you ownership of different NFTs, and you can go and trade these within the Wildcard metaverse. Champions from across the galaxy assemble decks of collectible cards, summoning unique creatures and harnessing their strength in dramatic clashes at arenas throughout the universe. They must outplay, outstrategize, and outwit their opponents to destroy their goal in order to take home the Wildcard glory. Here you can see information about the different worlds. It's actually pretty cool in terms of the graphics and things we see here. Coming down below, you can see all of the different characters and things that are available within this that you can use to go and fight your battles. You've got more information on them here, and this all requires you to develop strategy and skill in this player versus player collectible card-based arena action game. And here you can see this sort of showing around the arena here, the graphics and stuff like that. All quite cool, definitely worth checking out in the link down below. Now, the last one we're going to take a look at today is Walking Dead Empires. You've probably heard of the series of Walking Dead, and this is basically a survival game in a kind of zombie apocalypse scenario. Pretty classic. Scavenge, craft, and fight to survive the Walking Dead. You can team up with other friends in order to improve gameplay, and obviously then you can also try different types of games, and that will obviously add to the different types of gameplay. You can see that you can buy this game here for you to actually go and actively play it. Ultimately, you have to go and do whatever it takes in order to survive. You can go and scavenge for various supplies and obviously take part in trying to remove the threat of the ever oncoming kind of zombie assault. In terms of its genre, it's an MMORPG game, and it's available on the PC only. Here you can see you can also buy packs of cards, and they come with varying different rarities, but obviously one of these cards within the packs is going to match the rarity of the actual pack of cards that you buy. Here down below you can see some of the actual gameplay of different characters and some of the graphics and things behind the game. Then more information here about land ownership, membership, social structure, and much, much more, and all the different features of how you can kind of play to the game itself to actually earn. So in summary, those are 4 NFT-based play-to-earn games that you can go and try out. Some of them are absolutely free. Some of them do have pay to start playing and earning features. So obviously go and check them out and understand a little bit more about the way that the gaming industry is shifting towards a more play to earn friendly structure. If you enjoyed today's video, do me a favor, hit that like button. Everything I've talked about today is linked down below. Go and check them out. Hit subscribe if you want to find out more about NFTs, GameFi, and much, much more. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.